Hello friends, welcome back. Today's video is so exciting. I have been looking forward to playing my Spin the Bottle TBR game for weeks. If you're new here, I have a bookish TBR game called Spin the Bottle TBR. It used to be monthly, but this year I'm trying out quarterly or seasonal TBRs. And so far this year, I have absolutely loved it. I do miss playing the game every single month, but I do feel that changing it has given me much more freedom in my reading, and I am just having a great time. So let's get into the game. I'm so excited to play. I don't know if we're gonna spin like 7 or 9 times. I think last quarter we spun 9 times because 9's my favorite number. So that's probably what we're gonna end up doing, but we'll see how nice the board's being. All of the reading prompts on the cardboard colored paper that you'll see me place around are all submitted to me for my Patreon. So if you want to participate in the game in that way, go ahead and check that out. I'll link it down below. We would love to have you over there. Otherwise, if the space comes up, I'll explain it, but let's go on to spin number 1. Cool. The board said, you know, like, calm down, Sydney. You need to check your energy. I immediately got a +1 spin. So we're gonna say that I originally said that we were going to spin for 7 times. So now we're gonna spin for 8 books. And if we end up doing the full 9, like mind your own business, that's just what is gonna happen. But then we also got a nightmare prompt, which... double whammy. I think that happened last game too, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yikes. The prompt we got was read a damaged book. So that's easy. I break my spines. I also like to shop secondhand. I knew immediately what I was going to choose. It is this beautiful old edition of Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb. Definitely has some damage along the edges. The spine is definitely cracked. This is a series that I have just been itching to pick back up. I was originally doing a read along with this whole series with my Patreon book club, and then what happened? I think that was when I was going to Bali, so I was just like not mentally here. Regardless, I really want to continue and finish the series. So I'm going to choose Royal Assassin for the first book on this spring TBR. This is book 2 in the Farseer trilogy by Robin Hobb, and I'm just excited. I'm excited to get back into it. I remember starting this and there being a pretty good summary of the previous book at the beginning of this book, so I don't think I need to restart the whole series. If anything, I'll look up a little like Spark Note or something on book 1, but this is book 2 and I am gonna dive back in. I'm really excited. Let's see what spin 2 has. Spin 2, it's very fun. It's very fun for like group participation, but it is a little bit nerve-wracking for me because I have no idea what it's going to be. I think maybe by getting this prompt, I might do a reading vlog. Remember, this is within the next 3 months since this TBR is for like my spring TBR. So within the next 3 months, you'll probably see a Instagram chooses my day or chooses my week sort of reading vlog. So that is when I will fulfill this prompt. Who knows what this one will hold? Not me. But that's fun. Let's see what spin 3 is. Okay, putting myself on blast. I ended up throwing the TBR out of the window in March. If you saw my wrap up, then you know what ended up happening. That was reading the Hunger Games whole world. The whole world of the Hunger Games, I read it. So I did not get to many of these books that I originally was going to read in March. That's fine. It is what it is. I do not regret it. I had a grand old time reading the Hunger Games, but I can choose any one of these books because this was on last month's Spin the Bottle TBR. Well, some of these were Greenhouse Compendium picks, and those are books in this jar that we didn't pull from yet. Recently, I've been pulling them at the beginning of the game, but I guess we'll pull them at the end this time. It's fine, we're doing great. For this prompt of a book from a previous Spin the Bottle TBR, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna choose Watermoon by Samantha Soto Yambao because this is my book club pick for March. for March. So our live show discussion is the second Sunday of April. So I'm gonna read it like right before the book club. So it's like very fresh in my mind, you know? I'm gonna choose this one, Watermoon. I haven't heard really great things, but I still am very excited about it. It is a woman inherits a pawn shop where you can sell your regrets and then embarks on a magical journey when a charming young physicist wanders into the shop in this dreamlike and enchanting fantasy novel. It sounds like I could really like it. So I'm excited about it. This is what I'm gonna choose. It's going back on the TBR. You might see a couple of those other books going back on the TBR too. Who knows? Let's go into spin number 4. Oh no, okay. Where's my phone? So the prompt is bookshelf numbers. That means that I go into a specific thread in my Discord for my Patreon that has like voting power for like specific things within my reading life. And I asked them for numbers within a specific range that I gave them. They really showed up. Last time, actually, this happened last Spin the Bottle TBR. That's actually so fun. This is, I think, a really fun way to read a specific book off of my physical owned TBR. It's out of my hands. Maybe I wasn't planning on reading these books ever, or not ever. That's not true. Anytime soon, but let's see what it is. The first person that responded was Cody, and they gave me 112. So that would be the very top bookshelf. And let's see what the 12th book is. It was my collector's edition of Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I've obviously read this. Though I wouldn't be mad about a reread, I'm not going to reread it right now. If I look in the viewfinder, I can't actually see like which one I'm choosing. So let me just like do a little scroll, you know, like an up and down thing. And then I have, 4 and 44 from Dom. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is this shelf right here. Uh-oh, let me go count, hold on. It was Beneath the Sugar Sky by Shannah McGuire. I've also read that one. Here we go again. 1056 from Nicole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is my chaos corner, okay? It's mostly all of my like newest acquires, which is exciting. So it was 1056. I'll show you really quick what I'm working with. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is my chaos corner. Obviously this is just a bunch of stacks, but I will count from the back stack, then this one, then this one, then that one, then that one, then that one, up to 56. And let's see what I get. I'm so excited. Whose numbers were these? Nicole? Was it Nicole? Thank you so much, Nicole, for giving me these numbers. I was really hoping to get this book on this seasonal TBR. I've just seen a few people really loving it, particularly Steph and Vish, and I just can't wait to be in the know. It's Heavenly Bodies by Imani Ariu. This is book 1 in a, I believe, completed romantic fantasy series. It blends Greek mythology, shadow magic, and enemies to lovers in a romance that will rewrite the stars. I'm so excited. It has a really good feel as well, like one of the more perfect types of paperback, you know? That's super exciting. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to put this on the TBR, so thank you, Nicole. I kind of want to do what I did last time and choose another number because I can do what I want. So we back again. Let's go to the top. Okay, here we go. 1339 from Ocean is what I just got. So that was 10. Okay, this is gonna be so chaotic because I loosely gave these like shelf numbers. So the first one, 13, is supposed to be like shelf 13, but like I'm including stacks that are on the ground too, okay? So it might not make sense and it's gonna look chaotic for a second, but the corner was 10. And then I, for whatever reason, did 11, 12, 13, like as a whole. This thing over here is 13. The little hutch contains my 25 books that I wanted to read in 2025. And then this stack in front right here is actually just like a pile of new books that I got recently. They were in my last book haul, but I combined them for like stack or shelf 13. So that's where I'm gonna go. I don't know if there are 39 books over there, so I'll just start at the beginning. There is a small stack of books that I have already read, so I won't include those, but the rest of them are fair game. So let's go count to 39, 1 second. Thank you, Ocean. So I had to do a second loop back around, and that made me land on Tokyo Ueno Station by Yumiri. I could not be more excited. Obviously, those are books that I'm excited about. Everything in that corner is like either new or on my priority TBR, but it's so much fun to like actually put it on a TBR to be actually actively read. I'm really excited to read from Yumiri. I tried to read their like really chunky historical fantasy. It's called The End of August. Really loved the writing, but it was just so thick and chunky that I didn't finish it. I will go back to it, but I am excited to read a shorter book by her. Plus, when Caleb and I were in Tokyo, we were at the Tokyo Ueno Station. So I'm just really excited. I'm really excited about it. It says it's a surreal moving story of a homeless ghost who haunts one of Tokyo's busiest train stations. That's all I've read. I haven't read the actual like full synopsis because that was all I needed to purchase it when I was in Barnes. I can't wait. I'm super excited. Even though I'm having such good luck with these numbers, I am going to move on because I still have to draw from this jar at the very end of the video. So let's go on to the next spin and see what it has. Wow, that was only spin number 5. Feels like I've been here for a while. Spin number 5, we got a book from a book haul 1 year or older, and that prompt actually works out pretty good because I have a fun reading vlog that I'm planning that directly relates to my most recent unhaul video. So what do I want to choose? Okay, I'm gonna put 2 books on the TBR for this one prompt. Again, because I can do what I want. Both of these I've gotten over a year ago, so it fits the prompt. The first book I'm choosing is because Steph and Erin both really love the series and I'm easily influenced. I don't know. That's it. This Woven Kingdom by Tahereh Mafi. This beautiful edition that I didn't even know I had until I was doing my unhaul video. And then I had the audacity to not even know that this was the book because of this cover. I didn't know this cover. But when I looked it up online, I was like, oh my God, this is that book. So I'm gonna put this on the TBR. It is Clashing Empires, Forbidden Romance, and a Long-Forgotten Queen Destined to Save Her People. It is the first in a completed trilogy, so if I love it, I could binge it, you know? That's exciting. But I also am going to put A Dark and Hollow Star by Ashley Shuttleworth on this TBR. I've had this for ages. I think this was the first book that I ever got in a book subscription box, like forever ago. And in my unhaul, I was reading like the first chapters of books to see if I wanted to keep them, and I literally have not stopped thinking about this first like prologue and first chapter. For whatever reason, it just like hasn't left my brain. So I need to give it a shot. I'm gonna put it on the TBR, which is exciting because I've owned it for so long. But okay, that's it. Let's go on to spin number 6. Okay. We got another nightmare prompt, which is fine. The prompt is not a good flop or feel. You know, there's nothing worse than getting a paperback and it's like so stiff and there's no flop, or like when you open the book, it just doesn't feel good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. If you're a reader, then you know what I'm saying. I feel like I could cheat and be like, I'm gonna choose whatever hardcover I want because it doesn't have a flop, but I won't do that. Even though I really want to. I'm gonna choose a book that the like bad flop is the entire reason that I haven't picked it up. Like literally, this was the first book I thought of because I, again, most recently did an unhaul. I've looked through all of my books. I read the first chapter of this. I think that I could really love it, but I have not picked it up because it is so stiff and I just like haven't been stoked about it for that reason. But it is Raybearer by Jordan Ifueko. I think that I will love this. The first chapter was very, very interesting. I believe it is a YA fantasy, which for whatever reason, maybe it's because of the Hunger Games, I feel like I'm like re-entering, enjoying YA fantasy again, which could be exciting. I don't know, we'll see. But Raybearer is, again, the first in a series, so like... What am I doing? Mind your own business. This follows our main character, Terasai. When she comes of age, she gets sent to the capital to potentially be chosen as one of the Crown Prince's Council of 11. If she's picked, she'll join the other council members through the Ray, which is a bond deeper than blood. I don't know what any of that is, but it's something that we would learn. But little do we know that Terasai is soon compelled to obey an order to kill the Crown Prince once she gains his trust. And I just remember being on live sprints with Joules, and I think he read this in like one sitting. And he loved it. And obviously we all trust Joules. I think that I could also really love it. I'm excited that it's on a TBR. Let's go into spin number 7. Okay, if you couldn't read the prompt in that video, it says a book that matches the last book that you read. It can't be like a continuation of a series because of course that's a stipulation, but it has to match on like vibes, colors, or topic. And this is actually phenomenal. The last book I read is of course downstairs because I just read it, but it is She is a Haunting by Trang Thanh Tran. And the book that I'm choosing for this prompt is Trang's newest book, They Bloom at Night. Very similar vibes on the cover. Also, I know that there will be elements that are very similar. Definitely like a queer coming of age story. I know there's like complicated family dynamics. Like I'm sure there are a couple of things that Trang included in this book as well. And I really loved She is a Haunting, which is really exciting for me. I am actually interviewing Trang next week in person and I'm really excited about it, but obviously I'm going to be reading and devouring and taking notes on this book. So that's kind of fun that I pulled that prompt. Trang writes really visceral and atmospheric YA horror. If that's your vibe or if you think that you could like anything like that, like definitely check them out because I cannot wait to get into this. I think I'm going to adore it. And that being said, let's go on to spin number 8. When's the last time that we got a challenge prompt? Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna bring back what's in the box. First of all, a challenge space means that I set myself a challenge, like an activity. It could be like beer pong or something, and I have to like get a certain number of balls in the cup, and if I win, then I get to choose whatever book I want. But if I don't win, then Caleb or someone else gets to choose a book for me at their whim. On their whimsy. And if you are a longtime viewer, then you might know what what's in the box is, or you obviously know the concept. There's a box, right? And I will be blindfolded, and I have to put my hands in this box and figure out what is in the box. It is the most terrifying game in the world. I hate it so much, but you guys love it, so I guess we'll play. I don't know what books I'll include. I'm gonna finish filming this and then I will insert a clip of me playing the game and see what book we end up choosing. So have fun, Sid.
All right, Sid, what are we doing?
I almost said excited and that was a lie. I'm so stressed.
Yeah.
We're playing what's in the box.
I'll show you in the box. What was in the box?
This is the box. If you've been here before, then you've probably seen it, and I'm already sweating. It's a terrifying game. He has 3 items. He took literally 45 minutes.
I might have more than 3. I have a lot of items. We could do a lightning round, maybe.
Round 1.
All right, do you want hardest or easiest?
I can't answer.
I'll start you off easy. All right, you can't see anything, right?
No, I cannot.
Nothing?
No, nothing.
Are you sure you can't see anything?
Yes, I'm positive.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
I don't wanna.
Give it a shot.
I hate this. Is it in?
Yeah.
Okay, just to reiterate, there can be nothing like that can like bite,
that can
cut,
hurt.
or hurt me. Okay. I can't stand this. Ew. 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 Oh. Those are Sammy's mats.
Round 1, winner!
That's so funny.
Sammy's mats.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's funny because I immediately felt comfortable.
Oh, you did? Okay, we'll just put that one there. All right, Sammy's mats.
We didn't talk about like rules.
The ring light came back on.
We were originally gonna do best of 3, but it sounds like Caleb has more than 3. I'm sweating. My, like, whoever wins best of whatever gets to choose whatever book for this place.
Yeah.
I hope I win because I already added another book since I stopped filming this TBR. But he said that he is being pretty mean with the rest of the choices, so we'll see.
We'll see. All right, I'm getting choice number 2.
Can they all be cute like that one?
We're gonna do rapid fire lightning round.
What's in the box?
I hate it here.
Lightning round. All right, keep those hands out of the box. I gotta show off each item. Ding, ding.
Are you putting them all in at once?
Yes, I'm doing it.
Why did I hear a napkin?
Ding, ding.
Caleb, this is awful.
Hold on. Ding, ding.
What the fuck was that sound?
Oh, wait, ready?
No.
Set. Do one at a time.
Okay, how do I know where that is?
Just find one.
This is duct. This is a duct.
It is a duct.
Yeah, I know.
Correct. Bing, ding.
Ew. What is that? What? What the? I mean, this is a paper towel with something on it or something. I don't know. This is like it feels like a big bullet. But it has to be like something for your work. Like, I don't think I would know what the name of this is.
I think you would.
I don't think I would.
What is it? I'll accept what it's used for.
Excuse me? Like, I can tell that it's like a part of something. Like, this is where a screw goes.
This is a good one. Surprisingly good.
Oh, these are for electricity. Like, you put it on the dead ends to... You know what I know. You know I know what that is.
Wire nuts.
Yeah.
Good job.
Take them. Take it away.
All right, you got 2 in there still.
I don't like these 2 though.
I know.
Like, is this one item?
It's one item. You just have to tell me what it is.
How could this be one item? It feels like it's a paper towel that you like microwaved something onto. So like, Caleb, this was 2 separate items and you made it one item.
Yes, it's
that's
a combination item. That's the only way that I can win at this game is if I do combination items.
That's cheating.
No, you have to exercise your tactile.
I got it. Can I smell it?
Intuition. Yeah, if you are so inclined.
Nothing. Fuck. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
This is a paper like work towel that because it's too soft to be a paper towel that we use for napkins.
Okay.
And this is something like a foam caulk or something that you sprayed on top of it.
Absolutely. Good job, Sid.
Get it out of here.
A work napkin with spray foam on it.
Wow, it was actually spray foam?
Literally spray foam. Good job.
Wow.
All right, now this one.
Where'd it go?
It's in the back corner. Other corner.
This is like a nut. like you put it on something to turn something.
Yes.
Like a lug nut. Like,
I'll accept it, but that's not it.
But like that's its function.
That is its function.
So what's the name?
Socket.
Yeah, I would not have thought of that.
It's a socket.
Okay.
I was gonna give you bonus points if you could guess the size of the socket.
Can I take this off?
Yeah.
Why would I know the size of the socket?
Because this is like an iconic size. It's a 10 millimeter.
Yeah, because
10 millimeter
everyone
socket.
in my audience knows that.
All right, good job.
Wow.
Well done. Lightning round winner, dude. I think you got every one.
I did.
Except for the socket.
I got it on honor.
I guess you got the socket. That's like half right.
Cool.
Close your eyes. Now we're getting into the challenging stuff.
Okay, how many left are there?
I think I've got 3 left.
Oh my goodness.
3 left. All right.
Why are you running?
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Good. I don't like that I feel that you put a plate in here or something. Oh, this is that frog.
Yes.
This is the take me far or something.
Yeah, you got it. Good job.
Someone left this outside of our house and you're supposed to like scan the QR code on the bottom.
Yep.
And take it and drop it off somewhere else.
Good job.
That's funny.
Dang, I was hoping that would be a little bit.
I immediately thought it was the slice of our first Christmas tree.
I feel it. Oh yeah, that's a good
But then
one.
I felt the frog.
You know, maybe it's easier to feel things
Than
I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, this will put that to the test. Are you ready for this item? Okay.
Ew, I hate when you do this. I hate when you put something in a bowl. Why is it sloshing? Ew. 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 I told you to not do something that's gonna mess with my sensory issues. And you did it anyway. Ew! I'm smelling it. Why does it smell like nothing? What the fuck? You know what that smells like?
Huh.
I know what this is. I've smelled this before.
What is it?
And it feels exactly like the thing. Oh my god.
What is
Why
it?
can't I like taste it? Oh, hold on. Oh, baking soda.
No.
Baking powder.
No.
Flour. It's wet flour.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
What's in the fucking box?
I know what this smells like.
Dig around. See.
What do you mean dig around?
See what it feels like. Keep digging.
What do you mean keep digging?
Keep digging.
Why did you do this? Ew, what the fuck are you doing here, dude? Is this a Cholula pack? Cholula soy sauce?
It's soy sauce.
Why did you do that?
Alright, you got half right. Now what's the last half?
This is literally baking soda.
No, you're close, but that's not it. Feel it. What does that feel like?
I'm literally telling you what it feels like, Caleb. Fucking Christ.
Do you surrender?
What is it?
You give up?
Yeah, because I already win.
You don't win.
I win the other, like, I've won the other two things.
Okay, well, you ready?
Yeah.
It's cornstarch.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Wash my hands. This is the mean one. He said it's a little mean. Why are you going so slow?
All right, final one. Okay, go.
Ew. 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 Ew.
Gentle.
Is it a worm? Gentle? Did you just put a worm in front of me? Caleb. Is it a worm?
Yeah. You were gonna squeeze him.
The very last item, you said dig through it. What is wrong with you? Go put them back out in some nice dirt and say you're sorry. Poor guys.
I'll put them back.
He's just in there smiling. He's just smiling. We're in agreement that I won, correct? Haha.
All right, you did great. I can't believe you got the napkin with spray foam on it. That's actually pretty impressive. I mean, this one was a gimme.
Yeah, the Sammy's mats, that was funny. That was my favorite one. That boy has so much fur. Okay, well, perfect. We are in agreement that I have won this round of what's in the box.
Have I ever won?
No, you've never won. You've won rounds, but never the whole thing. Regardless, he's upset. Regardless, I think that I will be choosing The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake, and I'm realizing that this is like another first book in a series for this stinking TBR, but I know this is like dark academia, and I really just want to read it. I do. If I don't read this one, then I think the other one that is an option is The Secret History by Donna Tartt, but I kind of want to save that for like fall season. So I think I might like officially choose this one for this win. If not, then I'll treat this like a mood read and like read whatever the heck else that I want to do. But I think I'm gonna do this one. I need to go wash my hands for the 5th time and moisturize. Let's throw it back to past Sid, who was living her better life, blissfully unaware of what was going to happen. This game is so well-rounded. Spin number 9 is a tarot space. We got a little bit of everything in this game. Okay, so we have the major arcana of this tarot deck, and every single card has a prompt predetermined already. How this works is I will shuffle it up and sort of just put good intentions into the cards, and hopefully I will get one that, you know, I can fit one of the books that I really want to get onto my TBR. This one is sort of like sticking out. I'm gonna do that one. Ooh. We got High Priestess, card number 2. Let's see what that one is. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Wow. That's fun. I really wanted to read this. Okay, the prompt that I have determined for High Priestess is a memoir or nonfiction. The card itself means discovery of self and others. So nonfiction, you know, that makes sense. Wow, I recently hauled a new nonfiction that I am so excited to read. Let me grab it. I'm absolutely obsessed with this cover, the title, literally all of it. It is Magical Realism, Essays on Music, Memory, Fantasy, and Borders by Vanessa Angelica Villarreal. Is this not stunning? It is absolutely breathtaking. It says it's a brilliant singular essay collection that looks to music, fantasy, and pop culture, from Beyonce to Game of Thrones, Selena to The Witcher, to excavate and reimagine what has been disappeared by migration and colonialism. It carves a path towards a new way of remembering and telling our stories, broadening our understanding of what memoir and cultural criticism could be. I am so excited that I got to put it on my TBR. What a time to be alive. Wow, this stack is actually a great mix of old and new things. What a time to be alive. And I still don't have all of the books because I still have to do an Instagram poll and the challenge prompt. I don't know what ended up happening there. But I think that will... Oh, no, it's not. I have to choose from here. So all of these pieces of paper are books recommended to me from my patrons, and I will choose... I was hoping to choose 2 books. Oh, before I choose, let me tell you that The Count of Monte Cristo was pulled in January for the Greenhouse Compendium. I have not gotten around to it. I planned on starting it in March, but then the Hunger Games took over. So I'm actually going to just roll this one over into this next quarter. Honestly, my goal is just to read it this year. But I'm going to keep it in my like immediate TBR stack downstairs, like with all of these other books. I hope that I read it. But this is rolling over, okay? Other books that are rolling over I'll tell you about as well. But let's first choose, I'm thinking 2 books out of this jar. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. The first book that we chose was a recommendation from Sarah, or a request from Sarah. I don't know if Sarah's read this. I feel like I vaguely remember her saying that she chose it because she wants to know if she should read it. Selfish. I'm just kidding. It was The Shadow of What Was Lost by James Islington. I love The Will of the Many. This is the same author. This is earlier than Will of the Many. And I believe that this is a now completed series. Trilogy, I should say. So that would be very exciting. I do actively want to go back in his works since I loved The Will of the Many so much. So like, this is exciting. But like, I had other priority series that I wanted to read, So it's a little bit complicated, but I will at least put it on the TBR, and maybe I'll become completely obsessed with it, you know, who knows? It's a lot of books. Let's see what's next. I have to remind myself that this is for like 3 months. That's fine, Sydney, relax. Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh my God, that's amazing. Wow. You saw that I didn't cheat. There was no cut in that draw. I got Her Majesty's Royal Coven by Juno Dawson. That's incredible because this is my March book club pick. I'm gonna read it. And now it's on the TBR. And that means that I'll draw a third out of the jar just because, again, I can do what I want and that's fun. Okay, well, first, Her Majesty's Royal Coven it's obviously like a witchy book, right? Her Majesty's Royal Coven, they protect the crown and country from magical forces and otherworldly evil, but their greatest enemy will come from within. There are whisperings of a prophecy that will bring the coven to its knees, and 4 best friends are about to be caught at the center. Life as a modern witch is never simple, but now it's about to get apocalyptic. Okay, that's exciting. Okay, now, yeah, I was planning on reading that one anyway, so let's see if there's another book that I can draw that I could be just as excited about. Blanca Roja, I actually unhauled this one. It still is here, but I've already like mentally determined that I'm unhauling it, so I'm gonna pick again. Oh my God, I have like 3. I have 3 in my hand. Let's see what they are. Oh, that's a good one. Oh. Guys, these are 3 really great options. And by great options, I mean ones that like I'm actively thinking about and want to read. Oh boy. Maybe I'll choose all of them. Hold on, let me grab them. We got Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood from Daryan. We got A Head Full of Ghosts by Paul Tremblay from Carly. And then from Nikki, I got Realm Breaker by Victoria Aveyard. I want to read all of them. I do. You know, I never read Red Queen. Should I read Red Queen? Should I? Let me know in the comments if I should, because maybe I should purchase it. Should I? But all of these, like, it would be fun to have a little romance to break up all of these really heavy fantasy books that, wow, I didn't even realize I did. And I also like Paul Tremblay is my dude. I have loved everything I've read by him. So yeah, that would be very fun to put it on my TBR, of course. Realm Breaker, I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't seem like I'm going to choose it just because I have like so many other series literally actively in this stack. So many of these are series. So it is not your time. I'm going to put Realm Breaker back in the jar so I can pick it at a later date. It's not your time yet, but shoot, I'll put both of these in the stack. So that's the end of the like actual Spin the Bottle TBR. But I'm also going to tell you that another rollover is Parable of the Sower by Octavia E. Butler. I started this and then like Hunger Games took over. So I think I'm on I'm on chapter 3. I'll probably start it back over and actually read it because this was my buddy read pick for last month in my book club. So I'm going to actively keep it on my currently reading shelf. I also am going to keep The Thief Lord by Cornelia Funk on my TBR because I kind of want to do like a childhood book vlog or something. Rereading The Hunger Games was so much fun. And this is definitely from my childhood. Recently found this on Pango and snatched it, bought it right up. I don't remember a single thing about this book and I really just want to read it. I do. So I'm going to keep it on my TBR. That's it. Currently, I don't know what the challenge book is, but hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully Kayla was really nice to me as well. I'm gonna go play that game, but for right now, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me for a little bit. If you are still here, then down below in the comments, leave me the popping bottle champagne emoji. And while you're down there, please do subscribe and like the video. I always appreciate your support. And of course, be kind to one another and happy reading. Bye.